Alright guys, so the other day when I was streaming over on Twitch, I went and raided another streamer. I was ending my stream, I was looking for another Twitch stream to raid. Found this user called Totoriaki. I went inside her stream and I noticed that she was sad.
What's wrong with people today? Everyone's trying to piss me off. What the heck? Should I end my stream now?
So knowing the gentleman that I am, since she was sad, I decided to give her the raid.
Wait, what? Tarok? Oh my god, why we got a raid going? Hello, welcome raiders. Hello, guitar. What do I call you? Guitar rock?
Now that is unacceptable! Not only do you miss the 69, which means a lot to me, and you're addressing my name wrongly, now that's one red flag right there. And then moments later, she started asking for my UID to check out my units. I figured, okay sure, why not? Feel free. And guess what?
Can I review your account? You really like lollies, huh? You're friends with Green. Lolicon.
She started making fun of my lollies in front of her viewers. This is unacceptable. You do not laugh at my lollies. Hey, what is up guys? Guitar Rock here. Welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. Now I hope you guys don't take the wrong thing away from the intro. It's clearly just made as a joke. Alright, so regarding lollies, we're gonna talk about Qiqi today. We're gonna specifically focus on her. I've been wanting to make this video for the longest time ever. And we're gonna talk about Qiqi at Constellation. Alright, so my Constellation has been locked ever since. I've been holding back to basically upgrade my Qiqi. I wanted to test her in the battle and test what her constellations are like. So let's jump into the first one, which is the C1. Alright, I've only unlocked her up to C2. We're gonna check that as the ultimate one because I do think that this damage boost is gonna be pretty significant. Okay, so when the Herald of Frost hits an opponent marked by a fortune preserving talisman, Qiqi regenerates 2 energy. So this is at Qiqi's C1. Now a lot of you might not be aware, this one might not be as good as a lot of players have thought, because let's just jump into a battle, then I can show you guys better. We're gonna try to fight Cicin mages. I think there's one over here. Let's go to Springvale. Now the thing with Qiqi is she's one of the few characters in the game that is probably you know, weird in a way that her own elemental skill or elemental burst does not recharge energy. So when she uses her E or her Q, it does not give energy particles at all, which is why it makes it a little bit hard to build characters surrounding them. Qiqi, Barbara and Noelle, they all have these issues. So the thing is, when you build these characters, you sort of need to, you know, have another character to enable their abilities in a way. So if I go here and smack these Cicin mages, alright, so let me try and use my E for example. Boom. So you can see I'm not getting energy particles at all. Alright, so let me try and activate Qiqi's first constellation, her C1, and then you guys can see the difference. This way is much easier for us to see that she will be able to regenerate energy. Alright, we're gonna activate this. Boom. This doesn't completely solve Qiqi's energy recharge issue. There's a bit of condition attached to this particular constellation, right? Because when the Herald of the Frost hits an opponent marked by a fortune preserving talisman. Alright, what does this mean? This means that your E, Qiqi's E ability, Herald of the Frost, which is this second skill, alright, you need to be able to hit an enemy that's already marked with that mark on them. You can either use Qiqi to hit them or you can use Q to mark them first to be able to generate energy. So there's a bit of a downside right there. I just wish that this would be like, you know, it will just hit anyone and will just recharge 2 energy, as opposed to it has to hit particularly enemies that are marked. So if you guys are not familiar, Qiqi can mark the enemies by either using the Q, which is the Adeptus Art, or she can just hit the enemies. Alright, when she hits the enemies with either her normal or charge attacks, she has a 50% chance to apply this mark on them. Alright, let me mark this guy. Now I use my E. Okay. So yeah, it does regenerate energy, but there's no particles that comes out from it, so you can't really see. So for example, let me hit this guy, and then I use E. So you guys can see my elemental burst is slowly filling up. Yeah, so it's not that obvious. The thing is, you are getting energy for sure, but it doesn't solve the energy recharge issue. I feel like There's just not enough particles. Alright, so with that out of the way, so let's check out C2 Qiqi. This is what I'm excited of the most. We're gonna try two things. Number one is just regular damage, and number two is superconduct damage. Alright, I'm gonna try to test out this charge, attack damage, etc. Okay, so let's get some sample size of our normal attack damage. First hit, 1-3-3-1. 3108 is a crit. 3108. 3108. Alright, let's try superconduct. Okay, 3-6. Stop it, man. 3-6. 3-6. 3-6-7-3. Alright, that's good enough sample size, I think. Consistent enough, so we are going to use these images throughout as our testing. Oh no, she's chasing after me. What the heck? Leave my lollies alone! Okay, so now for the last testing. I've been wanting to do this for the longest time ever. I'm going to try to make Qiqi C2, and therefore we can see the increase in damage. So ideally 15% shouldn't be that much. Just now we saw like 3-6 something. It would be awesome if we can get like 4,000 for superconduct, but we'll see. Alright, let's go. So remember that this particular damage, 15%, it will only affect opponents affected by cryo. So you have to apply electro first and then cryo later on. Alright, so therefore, yeah, it's much easier to, I don't know, with superconduct it's quite finicky. You have to apply cryo more than once, if that makes sense. Because you apply electro and then you apply cryo, that will form superconduct, and then you need to apply cryo again so that the enemies will be affected by this. So let's go. C2 Qiqi. We're gonna see if the damage increase, is significant or it's not worth considering. Alright, we're gonna do the same thing. Apply electro, apply cryo, superconduct. So but we have to make sure that 3-9. 3-9. 3-9. Okay, so seems consistent enough. So yeah, C2 Qiqi, I don't know, it's a bit finicky. The thing is, when you apply superconduct, you have to apply cryo again, as you guys saw earlier. Let me just get rid of this image once and for all. So the best combo I think is just to use Qiqi's charge attacks. That ideally deals more, even though it consumes a lot of stamina. But yeah, that's still the best way to deal significant amount of damage in a short period of time. And then once your stamina runs out, you can swap to some other characters, use ultimate to let it charge back up. Yes, as you guys can see on the image right here, or the video playback that I'm showing you guys right now, clearly we can tell there's definitely an increase in damage. But is this worth it though? Like, I don't think it's worth it. Of course, there's a lot of factors that comes into this. It depends on your other characters. Maybe if you have a pyro resonance, for example, that will give you 2 pyro, increase your attack even more. Or maybe if you have something along the side of higher skill talent than my Qiqi. Because right now, if you are looking at my own Qiqi, mine is only at talent level 8. Of course, once you go to talent level 9, you're going to need to, the amount of books is going to be much more significant, and if you're willing to, you can even consider crowning your Qiqi. Of course, I've said this before, but I'll say this again, Qiqi is not meant to be built as a DPS. But that's the thing though, do you build Qiqi as a healer? Because I don't think you need to build Qiqi as a healer. I feel like it's better for you to build her as a DPS over a healer, because she heals so much. But of course, it's just my opinion, I'm not 100% correct. It really depends on individual players on how they want to build their Qiqi. There's no like a real right way or wrong way. So yeah, overall, I would say C2 Qiqi might not be that worth it if you ask me, because I got super unlucky. I was trying to pull for Hu Tao, then I got Qiqi again. Of course, it happens time and time again. And if you guys were in the same boat as me and you're curious how strong is C2 Qiqi, so hopefully this answers your question. It's just a very minor bump increase in your normal attacks. Wait, it's normal and charge attacks. Okay, so the charge attacks you might see a much more significant improvement because it's 15% over a much bigger damage as opposed to normal attacks, which I was showing you guys earlier. So yeah, let me know of your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, give this video a like. Don't forget to follow my Twitch. Links will be in the description below. Join the Discord if you guys want to hang out and chat. Have a nice day. Goodbye.